It's Cory with Utah Dream Properties and Keller Williams. Today we're going to talk to you about a few myths of real estate.
Let's get to work. Let's get to work.
Okay, so we picked three of them. We've had some people write in and we had some different things we picked these out of. One of the biggest ones that we get asked a lot is you have to have 20% to put down on your loan. Now, I know I'm not a lender, I'm a real estate agent, and I'm telling you this just from the knowledge that I've learned from our wonderful lender partners. Basically, there are a bunch of different programs for loans. So you can put as little down as zero if you're VA, right? That's a special thing that they've earned by being qualified for a VA loan. And then there are FHA loans that can put down 3.5% or more. So there are a variety of things that you can do when it comes to how much money you have to put down. So please contact us and we'll put you in touch with a great lender and they'll run your credit and they'll do all that stuff and make sure they tell you exactly how much you need to have, and we can create a plan to help you get into a house. The second one that we've got is you have to wait until spring to sell. Now, I've heard this probably 1,000 times over the years, and it's because in the springtime there's a lot more people out. It's not wintertime anymore, obviously. It's nice and warm. People are wanting to get outside and move around and all those kind of things. To be honest, especially here in Utah over the last few years, we have had a pretty steady sale go throughout the whole year, all 12 months. The reason why we say don't necessarily wait until spring, there's a couple of pros and cons. Yes, there might be a few more people on the market if you're a seller. The other part of that is we call them looky-loos. Looky-loo means people are just out, hey, it's a nice day, let's go out and look at a couple of houses. They have no intention of buying whatsoever, right? So we don't even know if they're qualified or anything like that. They're just out checking out properties. So you've got some pros and cons when it comes to springtime, putting your house on the market. Now, obviously, any time of the year that you need to sell, we'll get it sold. So don't worry about that. And then the third one is the highest offer is always the best. Now, by highest, obviously, we're talking about price, right, or value. So let's talk about this from both a seller and a buyer side. So a buyer puts in an offer and they crank it up. You know, if we're talking a $600,000 house and they put in at $650,000 and you're like, holy cow, I got this offer and it's, you know, $650,000. So they submit it, they're all excited, they think that that's, you know, the greatest thing ever. On the selling side, there's some things that we need to ask, right? First off, if they need to get a loan, I can appraise at that high of a value. The next thing is, are there any dates and things? Like they're like, hey, we need this house in 7 days. And we're like, that's not possible. We're not doing that. We need at least 30. So there are a bunch of things inside of a contract that we want to negotiate out, right? So timing is a big factor for a lot of people. Is it going to appraise or not? If it doesn't appraise, do they have cash that will make up the difference? If they do, great. If they say, hey, we're willing to make up the difference of, you know, 50 grand from what we think it might appraise at, fantastic. Go ahead and press forward with that offer. But sometimes you might get one at like 650, but the one at 615 might be a better offer because they're willing to work with you on your time that you need. It's realistic that it's going to appraise there, and neither one of those might have the cash to make up the difference. So you're going into it with a reasonable offer at that point. So anyways, there's pros and cons for buyers and sellers when it comes to, is the highest one always the best? All right, everyone. So today we talked about a few myths, real estate myths, and hopefully that was good information for you guys. Bree's hard at work putting these videos out every week. We're getting this information from people that are sending us questions. So please contact us any way you want to. All our contact information is down below. You can text us, call us, whatever you need to do. And also email. We're here for you anytime you need it. We're here to help you buy and sell and invest and build a life that you want to live. Have a great day.